Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to chat with you about this film. Also, I did not realize until I logged in today that my background was kind of giving like I could be in the movie.
You're
I'm in like a farmhouse next door,
Oh no,
basically.
100%. This is like you're up the tree. You have your own little private space up the tree. I love it. It's
Period.
great.
Period. It's given like, it's like a nice little office that's like a part of the tree. Like
This
I
is
like
the
that idea.
administrative center of the tree. I 100%. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm so excited to chat with you about this. My first question is, this book series has been with us for years and years, and I love how our way into this film is that these kids are too distracted by technology, which is a
Yeah.
common theme through, I think, a lot of films right now, because, it is a thing that people should be aware of. But how do you think that this film kind of touches on that subject in a new and unique way in order to bring us into this magical world?
Well, I think Simon Farnaby, who wrote it, he has such an incredible understanding of kids, and I think a lot of people get wrong when trying to make a kids movie is they make it patronizing, or if they have a message, it
Mhm.
over exit. And I don't think this movie doesn't stand and go like, "You better put your tablet down. You better." It just goes, "Hey, look at the other stuff you could be doing, and look at the fun that happens when you're all together." It gives kids an alternative, and it goes, hey, you know what? Maybe your brother isn't that annoying. Maybe you could, have a pasta eating competition instead.
Yeah.
And it's also like genuinely fun and funny. I think, we can't expect, like, we put expectations on kids that we don't put on ourselves to put our devices
Exactly.
down. And I think this is a lesson for everyone because it's not just the kids that go through this experience, it's the grown ups in it too.
Listen, no, I'm so glad you pointed that out because I think that so many times that like in the media, we always get told how it's going to affect like young people, but
Yeah.
also like, I have to check my screen time all the time to make sure that I'm not on my
Yeah.
phone too much or like, you know what, maybe I don't need, this new device or maybe, sometimes after work, I
Yeah.
need to like close my computer. And I think that sometimes the message needs to be more broader than just like, oh, here's how it impacts kids, you know?
100%. I mean, it's so easy for us to like sit and judge or go, well, we should be doing this, but like, what are we doing ourselves? And I think
Yeah.
it's really lovely when we can. And I think this movie is about human connection as well,
Mhm.
and how nice it is when we can just sit with one another and have a laugh. And it's like life is too short for us to spend it all on screens. I'm the same. I'm always trying to like lower my screen time, and it's
Mhm.
getting better. It's getting better.
Same, same.
Yeah.
Mine is a work in progress, so I,
Same,
I understand. I
same.
understand you on that. And this is such a star-studded film,
I
from
know.
Andrew to Claire to
Yeah.
Jessica, so on and so forth. What did it mean to you to, work along with so many of your peers, but for it to be a project like this that is fantastical and magical and fun for the family, like what about that made it different to work with all these other incredible actors on a project like this?
I think it was a really special thing because I think you have all these incredible actors who've done such a range of incredible roles and they have Oscar nominations and Emmy wins and all of this stuff. But we were all coming together as a supporting cast for three incredible kids that lead this movie. But none of the grown ups, let's say, was there giving it a half-assed performance. Everyone was giving their all and really committed to it. And that just creates a very beautiful environment. It really makes a difference when people care. And like it's a very different thing. If you're making a kids movie, that could be a kid's favorite movie forever. My favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz. That impacted
Yeah,
upon me when
yeah.
I was like 4 or 5 years old, and it's impacted everything I've done since. So like, if we could be one kid's favorite movie, it would be such an incredible thing. But yeah, seeing actors of that caliber really committed to it, it's the best.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of actors of that caliber, I just love the types of roles and projects you choose because it's crazy that like, you go for something from like Bridgerton to Big Mood, which I love, and
Thank you
then
so
to a
much.
project like this is just like it's like the range is there. So like what goes into for you to be able to decide the types of projects you want to do, especially projects that are so varied? Is it something that you specifically want to do such different types of works?
Yeah, I think that's a driving factor for me is always trying to do something that's very different from the last thing. And I always try and think of that phrase, hold on tightly, let go lightly. So, when I'm
Mm,
on a project, I give it my all. And then once it's done, you kind of have to go, okay, I'm going to leave you there. I love you and leave you. And then I've got to go on to the next thing. But
yeah.
it's lovely as an actor to have a challenge. And I like to be slightly terrified starting a job and going,
Mhm.
always first day, I go, I can't do this. I don't know what this
Yeah.
character is. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to make sense or the voice is going to work or this that I've decided or that. But that little bit of fear is great fuel for the fire.
Yeah.
So I would, yeah, as long as the role is really different from the last one, that gives me fuel to keep going. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Well, thank you so, so much for chatting with me. I can't wait for more
Thank
people to see this
you.
film and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.